Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to look at whether you can have too many pairs of shoes in your rotation. Now we're looking here more at particularly different models of shoe rather than different colorways and things like that. Also we're looking predominantly at road running, so if you're doing cross country and trail as well as road, then absolutely need to do more very specific types of shoes. However, if you're just road running like most of us are going to be watching this video, then we want to have probably 3 to 4 pairs, and that's generally about enough. You may well have a slightly more cushioned pair for longer and easier sessions. You might have 1 to 2 pairs of kind of midweek trainers that use slightly higher tempo shoes, maybe with a nylon plate of some sort or some sort of super foam, but without the plating. And then you'll have a racing shoe for carbon plates, or again, maybe a nylon plated shoe if you don't use those in training. Now, there are loads of different reasons you would do different things. However, what we're seeing really commonly is that people are investing a lot of money in their shoes and buying different pairs in the hope that those will fix their problems. And rarely is that the case. Yes, a change of shoes can be sometimes a solution or part of a solution to a ache pain or problem you're getting. However, too many shoes can actually cause problems. All shoes are going to be different. You're going to have different geometry of the foot, different heel toe drops, different flex points of the toe, different stiffnesses, which may work better or worse for you, different heel toe drops. There are multiple different things that makes every shoe just that little bit different. However, when we're doing this, we're not giving the body a chance to adapt. We're constantly throwing something different at it, at which point at least one of those pairs of shoes is going to be something that's actually really not going to work for you well. That can be enough to cause some problems. The brand that I wear a lot of the time, Altra, there was one pair of their shoes, their model of like a progression up from the model I've worn 4 pairs of at that point, that I just did not get on with. I had no problems whatsoever in other shoes, but I wore this pair of shoes one time and had an ankle pain. Didn't wear them for about a week, wore them again, and ankle pain. So I had a normal rotation, but because I knew there was only one shoe that could possibly be causing it, it was really easy to identify and take that out of my rotation and just donate it to be recycled. However, if you've got loads of different shoes and you're running multiple 5, 6 days a week, then you're going to be finding there's probably going to be some problems you don't identify that well. That means you're more likely to get injured. Now, we do need to have these rotations. We do have different shoes. So I'm not kind of ragging on that. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. And equally, if you want to have different colors of the same shoe, great, go for it. If you've got the money, then have at it. However, what we're seeing a lot of the time, and I'm hearing in people when they kind of ask me for advice on injuries and aches and pains, is that, oh, I can't really afford X. I can only really afford one PT session, one kind of sports massage consultation session. I can't afford anything ongoing. Having just seen that they've just bought 1 or 2 new pairs of shoes that are essentially the new shoe they've got, whether it be a super shoe or just some new colorway of a really popular shoe. People are getting very caught into this kind of stuff, and they're not investing where they really should be, especially when there's somebody who has got aches, pains, injuries on a long-term basis, or just also something different going on. So really what I would say in this video is minimize your shoe rotation just down to the basics of what you really need. You can get away with 2 pairs depending on how many days you're running. If you're running more like 4, 5, 6 days a week, 3 to 4 pairs is a really good mix, especially if you're mixing up your distances. So make sure you are investing in the right shoes. Spend time looking into and researching, getting good advice from somewhere such as Sportlink, but make sure you are getting the right advice and guidance ultimately. And what that is on you to find that responsibility, and make sure that you're when using that time and that money well. So if you have aches and pains and problems, don't expect a shoe to necessarily fix it. You need to probably look at what's happening in your body, how you're moving, and why that needs to change or how that can change realistically. That means seeing someone like a physiotherapist, a sports massage therapist, or getting your biomechanics looked at in some way, shape, or form. There are loads of people who can help with this one. I'm not just saying come and see me. Obviously, there are loads of people, and I can't see everybody. But make sure you are looking after your body, not just trying to plaster it with a different pair of shoes, thinking that a new snazzy pair is going to be what fixes you, because it could be the last thing you need. It could be the worst thing you could do. See you soon.